What's up, NY Gaming? I see that you always have time in your day. Yeah, this game is very stellar and shit. It definitely is. What's up, Adam Darnell? Let's see. Especially the assets. Yeah, that's definitely the best part. Alright. Definitely gotta raise that Lily meter, so. I got some other shit I can do to, raise it. Mommy milkers. Yeah, true. Just look at that. Way too good. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what I would do with Eve, Adam Darnell. Same with Raven. What's up, Balmon? Hold on, let's see how... Okay, let's see how good the assets are on the bottom of this outfit. Damn it. Okay, hold on. Maybe I can still make it work. She... Bruh. Wow. Let's see. She, man. Yeah, what's up, Alex versus Evil? Let's see. She. 5 out of 10 average? What are you talking about? Watermelon? Well, let's get some fried chicken, too. Thoughts on Latinas? Well, I like the good ones, but I don't like the bad ones. Fried chicken, shit. Eve is stellar, true, very true.
If it's in the hands of the enemy,
but not as stellar as Raven.
When it helped defend Zion, of course it's the Sentinels.
I don't care. Step. We worship watermelon. Shit. The watermelon be real good.
And bring me it won't be too much trouble for you. Fine. But it's for the people of Zion. Deal. This is a win.
That's right, man. Yeah, shit. Okay, I don't know what was with all that dialogue. Come on. Let me shop, dude. Dude. Fire. Watermelon shit. You know, that actually does try and match the outfit, I must say. So you Invictus is still at the bank? I guess so. But I think I have ADHD, lol, like legitimately. Yeah, maybe you need something, something better than, what she has. Watermelon gang, rise up. Yeah, shit. Watermelon fried chicken. This is pretty cheap. What other ones can I get? I'll go with that one, and I'm not gonna bother getting these two yet. I still got Bitcoins. Big ass melons, man. Yeah, shit. They do be big.
Angel, the looters took my sister.
I have all the
save my
symptoms
sister.
like me, so damn.
There, down the alley.
Wait, right
Pair gang rise up for real. Oh, I remember this mission. Hell yeah, dude. No, Eve. Damn, don't break my girl. That would not be good.
Why?
The looters, shit, you racist, man. Yeah, well, we looting, we stealing, we re-looting, taking back all our artifacts and shit from Africa, back from the white man. Can we have a moment of silence for Kumsatz? Yeah, he got banned. What a shame. Poor Ricardo. No more gay pairs. He's just showing up in different streams now, though, so yeah.
There are many treasures, but none more precious than the material inside your eyes. And with the body as state of the art as yours, need I say more?
Oh, she definitely is precious in certain aspects. Got deported, damn true. Synthetic chew. Well, if he was, he would accept more money from Ricardo, but it seems not.
Hey, are you alright? Focus
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean,
black market merchants. I didn't think they'd approach airborne.
I wouldn't get rid of one of my biggest pay piggies, or my biggest easily, but, you know.
I've never seen this before. It looks like Naytibas weren't all humans had to worry about.
Oy vey, yeah.
Let's get you back to the safe house and do some maintenance.
I love the looters and shit. Yeah, we stealing, man. Shit. We gotta take the Air Jordans to feed their kids. Shit. Shut it down, boy. Yeah, shut it down. They know. Oh, what's up? Kotzen Verfer or whatever. What is up? Shut that NWA down. Yeah, well, you know, pretty hard to, but you gotta tame the NWAs. Oh. I guess that was like free SB. Maybe I should go back to A2. I don't know. I mean, maybe with this hairstyle, I don't know. So if I get proper diagnosis, just that means I get some good medication. Well, yeah, maybe, although seems that medication just fucks up the minds of people from a young age. So, because of the medical industry. Yacht. Yeah, she does have the yacht. I gotta dress her up like my favorite E-mommy, A2. So, yeah. I mean, the hairstyle does kind of work, I think. I'm not gonna take it, yeah. Isn't that shit basically just like meth or something? Pretty sure it is. That's the problem with that kind of medication. It completely fucks up your mind and body, so, yeah. But you have a lot of evil fuckers in the medical industry, so that's what they do. Damn, dude. I do like... The Toucans created the Africans, true. The Yakubians. It's a stimulant? Yeah, pretty much. ADH meds fuck you up nonetheless, always last resort. I mean, yeah, you just don't want to take those drugs. I mean, there have been people who have pushed me to take antidepressants in my life. Guess what? I've never taken one. So, yeah, I'm not taking shit that will fuck up my body. Because when it comes to the medical industry, that shit is not designed as a cure. It's designed as a treatment. It's just meant to keep you coming back. So, you know, if they made an actual cure for that type of shit, they wouldn't have customers. So, yeah. That's for some reason the thing people don't understand with doctors is doctors are still businessmen. Like, they need patients, which are their customers. So that's the thing. So, you know, it's like teachers. You know, when you're a kid, you think, oh, you know, teachers, blah, 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 whatever the fuck. But teachers are just people with a job. So, you know, that's the thing about that, too. You realize public school is all a business. So it's like, yeah. It's pretty much how it is. I wouldn't use it. I've been fine the way I am. It'd just be good to have for a little extra income on the side along. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess you could sell them to some druggies or whatever. You know, people that already fucked themselves up anyway, so. But yeah, that's the thing, like, you know, I've taken one medication for my life, but it was an acne medication, and even then, you know, I don't know what sorts of effects that had. So I would never pop another pill in my life. They're still Jews, true. Antidepressants are to keep the cattle calm. They fix jack shit. Yeah, they're not meant to actually fix anything. You know. They're meant to stop you from thinking, I guess you could say. So, yeah. Because think about this. In our modern society, every aspect of life is made as depressing as possible. So you start to notice this shit. Well, guess what? People say, well, you're just depressed. You need antidepressants. Well, guess what happens? You stop thinking about that shit because it fries your brain. So, yeah. It's meant to keep you from, you know, actually noticing all this shit in society. It's very fucked up and it's very evil, too. So, yeah. That's the thing. I just... And you know what's the craziest part? Anyone you talk to who takes this stuff, they will get very defensive over it. You know, they'll just, like, they'll defend it to the death. It's like, okay, why do they? Because they're addicts who need their fits. It is pretty much just meth. That's what it is. Or was it amphetamines or what? It was something like, it was pretty much the same effect as another type of drug. But yeah, that's what it is. It's drugs. So, yeah, it's, you know, like, we have a drugged up society. But, you know, when it comes from the medical industry, it's a good drug, apparently. Because that makes sense. But, you know, Yeah. I don't know, dude. Turn the ship around, boy. Yeah, probably. Oh my god. College kids love abusing ADHD medication, so there's that. Yeah, I guess they do. Guess they do. Any and every mental issue can be fixed with hobbies. I'm serious. Therapy is a scam. Yeah, well, you're talking to someone who doesn't give a singular shit about you. You know, your therapist, you could be run over the fucking next day, and the only reason your fucking therapist might care is because they lost a customer. That's it. No therapist gives a singular shit about you. You might as well just talk to a family member. You know, I don't know, like talk to one of your parents or something. Because that's someone who actually gives a shit about you. At least I would hope, but yeah. I don't get that, dude. It's like, what does talking to a random stranger do? Especially one who has a financial incentive to pretend to care about you. Like, holy shit. I cannot do that. Anything they do is okay. Yeah, apparently. Apparently, dude. But you know, anything we do is bad. Ain't that funny? The grapist. Yeah, if you separate two letters, then you know, you put a space in between there, and you know, it sounds very different. The kites. Yeah, might be a certain group. Oh, there we... Dude, my Lily meter is at 56%? That's wild.
It's you, Angel. Now, why would an angel visit the...
I could ask you the same. I thought you'd be busy collecting scrap.
Yeah. If it wasn't for my partner, he entered the forbidden area. That place is the devil's...
Devil's Lair?
Yes. I even got...
Okay, can I skip, dude?
But I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. I just want
I've done these side quests before, so it doesn't really mean anything to me. Oh yeah, this quest should help.
Enya.
Hell yeah, dude. My girl.
Eve.
Another baddie.
What's wrong? You're not seeing
Although
me.
maybe not so bad right now, because she's kind of looking fucked up.
It's Sue. He hasn't come here recently. I've also heard that he's seeing someone else.
Women love that. They love to trauma dump. Therapy is made for voids. Yeah, pretty much.
I don't think Sue would do a thing.
There is no male
Please,
therapy.
don't worry.
Like,
This might just be a misunderstanding.
I don't know, dude. People always give the worst advice.
I heard it
They're
from
like,
Bob.
well, why don't you just go to therapy and why don't you just take some meds? It's like, okay, yeah, fuck yourself up more. Okay.
Can you ask around for me? And
It's all just so fucked up. Like, rather than actually trying to help people, people would rather just give the fucking, the most cattle advice.
Thank you very much.
It just disgusts me, dude. It really does. You know. Therapists just want shekels. They're going to tell you what you want to hear. It's why trainees are able to get medication easily. Yeah, I mean, they, you know, it's their job, so, yeah. They, yeah, they don't actually give a shit about you, so I don't know why people fall for that type of shit. It's very retarded, so... I mean, you know, there's not a lot of advice I can give, but pretty much just, I don't know, keep doing something that keeps you busy because, you know, I don't know. I mean, there's not really much else I can say because I'm not a fake person who just gives the most just bad advice, typically. Like, I'm not gonna go tell someone to go to therapy. That's always condescending. Pretty much 100% of the time. It's just people trying to be condescending. It should be 69%. Yeah, the 41 to the 69. Yap. Yeah, I don't like, well, maybe when the women yap, it's better, but at least the attractive ones. Are you talking through a can with a string? Maybe. I would call that the PS5 controller. But, maybe, I don't know. Couples counseling always sides with the woman because they're the ones who want to pay for it and go. Yeah, well, they always side with women in those scenarios. So, yeah. Enya looks very white. Yeah, she does. She definitely does. Especially the white hair. What is up? My Enwa, Latina Parfait, Shakira's mid, Cope. We was PS5s and shit. Yeah, we was also looting the PS5s. And the Air Jordans and shit. Cause we gotta feed our kids. Okay, let's see. I think it's this one. The fuck is this?
What brings an angel here?
I heard that you've been saying some strange things about Sue.
What? Oh, right. You probably heard that from Enya, didn't you? But I guess that's not that important. I haven't seen Sue at all for the past few days now.
Protect the trans kids, man.
Sue's abandoned his post.
Yeah, shit.
He's not the type to do something like that.
Yeah. All these people who just mutilate children, and that's acceptable. That's well, I guess it's not acceptable to sane people, but the fact that that's even been pushed to the degree it was in modern society, like, holy shit.
Far away.
All right.
Absolutely disgusting. But you know, it might. I wonder what books they were burning. I wonder what those could have contained. But dude, no, it was a bad thing actually. Even though we'll never tell you what was in the books. Isn't Paw Patrol supposed to be around this time? Shouldn't you be watching it? Well, I don't know what's on the... It's not on the TV. So, no. I was very sad, dude. I was very sad. No Paw Patrol on the TV, dude. Mutilating kids is something... Should I take the risk with YouTube? I don't know. But yeah, I would definitely agree. NWA Gaming, but it also might be a certain other group that also may support that kind of behavior, if you know what I mean, which you probably do. So, holy shit.
You're the angel. You wouldn't know. That's why you can continue with...
I do always doubt my ability to, but it's what has to be done.
That's right.
Yeah, the
Why are you
kites.
talking like that?
I'm a
Sarah senses poo-poo. ING in the Ganges right now. Thoughts? Well,
ran back to Zion.
he can swim in the Ganges with great god Shiva.
Where was the expedition headed towards?
The buried ruins in the Great Desert.
All right.
Hello, Hydra. Let's see. Where's that one fucking mission? Typical Sada? Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Oh my god. Let's see. I guess I'll need to go to the phone and shit. Sar hasn't gotten with the times. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think poo-pooing in the streets is very very acceptable nowadays. No designated shitting streets in the U.S. No, sir! Do not redeem! The great god Shiva doesn't approve! Yeah, do not redeem the Google Play gift card for our great god Shiva! Great god Shiva has ordered me to scam grandmas. Alright, where's that mission? Sir, do not redeem the Google Play gift card. Yeah, do not redeem. Okay, where's that stupid fucking mission, dude? I can't find it. Sarsense has scammed $500 from grandma's today. And is planning on buying some Carmelita Fox art. Uh-oh, he's in his furry arc. That's not good. He's making the big bucks from, all the grannies, I guess. Why did you redeem? Why did you redeem? Hey, you bitch! Hey, you bitch! Do not redeem the card! I can't forget that clip. That's fucking classic. Shiva from Final Fentanyl is pretty hot. Yeah, that's the better Shiva. As I said to Sarsense, Final Fantasy did the Hindu gods better than Hinduism did. Sarsense is redeemed too many times. Yeah, he cannot redeem. Someone must tell him, do not redeem. Dude, where the fuck's that mission? Where does it say it is? Woman. What the fuck? How do I find the woman, bro? Oh my god. Sarsense has been gaslit by his own people that Kalima was blue and not black. He's coping. He's coping. Big cope. Look at the statues of Kalima, and you can see that Kalima was actually a wee wuzza. Ain't that right, NWA Gaming? Kalima was black and shit. We was Final Fantasy and shit. Yeah, Shiva from Final Fantasy is better than Shiva from India. This is why I say Final Fantasy did the Hindu gods better than Hinduism did the Hindu gods themselves. She was a black queen and shit, and true, she was. She still is. Until they blue washed her. We was not redeeming and shit. Well, yeah, we don't want to redeem. That would not be very good. Final Poo 14. Yeah, true. True. Okay, G-Sense is seething right now. Yeah, seethe. Seethe game sense. Alright, hold on. I'm retarded, so I must find out where this woman is. This body type too. G-Sense always seethes. Yeah, true. Maybe it's in the Great Desert, who knows? It actually might be. I have no clue. We was Android. Would YouTube allow that? I don't know. And she, yeah, we were pretty good too. Sir, please give me Israeli fat woman, sir. Yes. Please give me Abby Shapiro, but furry. Okay, so I gotta go speak to Kaya. How nice. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna pick up a new mission while I'm at it.
History.
My goodness.
Yeah, of course Lily is.
Well, I'm not exactly.
I'm especially
With the bigger Khazar milkers. True. Carmelita do have the bigger milkers. Apparently.
Curiosity is what drives you. Listen.
We was Neil Druckmann.
That would be true.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
Information on I have total faith.
We was the creators of The Last of Us 2. I guess that would be a brag, right?
Try to look.
Sarsen said he loves foxes.
I'm going.
Yeah, probably would. You know, I guess in India they do love anything. Pretty lady, send bobs and vagine.
We're so high up. If I jump from here, I'll. Hey,
Yeah, do a flip.
what's the matter? Angel. What? Along our journey, it was just.
I'm gonna be like low tier god and be like, jump, jump.
I was wrong.
He loves the Israeli
Do
foxes.
what anyone else does.
Yeah, probably.
That's what, but what's the memory stick might be damaged. It's all right. If I just had something to remember him. I'll search near the oasis. Really? If you can do that for me. There's no guarantee that I'll be able to.
Oh man. Hell yeah, the hair flip. The hair flip. I love it. Let's see. Where, I know there's more items I can find that increase my Lily meter. I think I get a can from this. We was Donald Trump. Yeah, well, Donaldus Trumpius is orange, not a Kang. So that wouldn't make very much sense. Wait, hold on. I think there's something over there. We was Kamala's and shit. Yeah, we was Kamala Harris. She can't decide whether she's black or Indian. The Kangs never make sense. Yeah, I guess not. The foolishness. What is up, Kane?
What is it?
That is slander that I hear. Uh-oh. It's the rapist. Wait, maybe I shouldn't say that word. Dude, why do I keep these live streams up and yet still take such a risk? Oh my god. I'm gonna get like 3 strikes in the same day, I'm sure. At one point, it'll happen. Wait, what's this? Shit, come on. Oh, there we go. That helped a bit on the Lily meter. Can I borrow your Huawei bitch, please? Whatever that means. Oh, I got more SP, I guess. Nice. The nose. Damn. I probably can't open this. Nope. Yeah, of course not. The nose, true. Huawei is a shitty Android phone. Well, I have an iPhone. Yeah. Have my soul sold to Apple, because of course. Nose is watching. Yeah. Always watching. Oh, there's another poster. Consume Apple products. Yeah. Have that spyware device on you at all times. So that way the NSA can take all your information. Although then again, I guess that would be true with any phone, right? Apple? Yeah. We was apples and shit. Oh my god, is that coffee? Don't talk to me until I've had my coffee. Oh, I didn't get anything from that one. What a shame. By the way, Kane, I have Dead by Daylight downloaded, so if, I don't know. But yeah, I might hop on or whatever. But right now, I'm playing Stellar Blade and shit. Because, you know, of course, I can't beat Scarlet. Because I'm bad. What the fuck? There's more posters. Dune? Yeah, we do be Dunin'. Alright, yeah, just, I don't know, post, I guess, whatever, time in the Discord, and I might also stream that, so...
But now it's a cold.
I mean, I would imagine you're probably going to stream it as well, so... Not sure. That should give me some, extra watch hours.
This facility. Anyway.
No, I'll probably stream tomorrow since I did today. Oh, yesterday? Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably stream that. Please stream DVD later, so yeah. Yeah, I'll stream it. Although the one issue is I can't... Here's the problem. I don't know how to fix the problem of, you know, you guys not being able to hear them, so that's the thing. It's probably because I'm streaming on the PS5, and I would need Elgato or something. Dude, oh, of course that didn't raise my meter. What the fuck? I'm sure there's more posters around here. I'll probably do a couple matches of DBD, then Lies of P. Alright. Vinegar. Oh my god. Oh, for tomorrow's stream, I mean. Oh yeah, got it. Yeah, because I know you said you were going to play Lies of P or something, so... Like that DLC. Dude, where are more of the posters? They're probably up here. I think there's one over there. Yeah, okay. That'll probably help on the meter. Although then again, I don't really have to worry about the Lily meter until the point of no return, so it's not like it's a big deal, I guess. Ninjas? Yeah, shit. I could probably just do some of those side quests and increase the meter that way, so. Fuck. God damn it. Okay, whatever. I'll just go to Kaya at this point. I'm hoping the Lies of P DLC isn't gonna be that bad after playing Kazan. Well, yeah, well, you know. Hopefully it's good, I guess. So. I can't say I've played either game, so. We was ninjas and shit. Yeah, we also was the samurai. Yeah, we was samurai too. Shit. Kazan felt hard as fuck at certain parts. Yeah, so I guess like the balancing wasn't as I guess great. You know. The last Souls-like I played was a Shadow of the Erdtree, and then I just kind of stopped playing those types of games. Just some crazy bosses. Yeah. Yeah, I mean...
Sisters didn't mean... No. Kaya.
I know there was
have
some
something
crazy
I'd like to ask you.
bosses in a Shadow of the Erdtree or whatever,
What is
so...
it? I'm looking for a sentinel
Shit,
named
man.
Sue.
Yeah, shit.
I think you might have...
How?
Finally. Sue has disappeared.
My goodness. Well, of course, we don't. I told him that it'd have a lot of...
Did he say what he was planning on doing with the exospine?
He just said someone... Oh, Angel.
I'm trying to find out. Anyway, thank you.
Shadow of the
You've been a big
Nose Tree? Yeah, I mean, I guess,
help.
I guess
I don't
so.
really tell what Sue's up to.
Maybe I'm gonna play dress up with the Nikke outfit. There we go. Yeah, dude. Catch every type of fish to get a special outfit. Isn't that the
I
bikini?
have a really bad feeling about this.
What are you
That
gonna
would
do?
be
Are you going to go find him?
I guess I'll have to start
That would
by
be
going to
nice.
the solar tower in the wasteland that Kaya mentioned.
I really liked Mesmer. Nice design and felt like a tough but fair fight, unlike the final boss. Yeah, I thought Mesmer DLC, it should have been a Mesmer. Because he's more final boss material than a recycled Radon. So. Now I gotta go to the wasteland. And maybe there's posters down here. Let me check. Just while I'm here. Oh, there is one. They had 2 more bikinis in the summer update last year. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen the outfits, but... Yeah, I definitely want those because I know one of them was really revealing. So, Peach, yeah, look at that. I mean, it's not as like revealing as some of the other outfits, but I'm going in line with the Nikke DLC right now, so I'm using because this should be good for the review footage. Just having one of the Nikke outfits on. Still haven't played the DLC for Elden Ring. Been putting it off because I need to play through the game again because I originally played it on Xbox. Yeah, I had to play through the entire game of Elden Ring again on my PS5 because I originally played the game on my Xbox One S, and I knew I didn't want to play the DLC with those kinds of frame rates, so I just played through the entire game again before playing the DLC. I really want to play this one. Might buy it when I get home and play in between Lies of P. Don't need to stream it since everyone else is. Yeah, it's a really good game. I mean, it's like Stellar Blade is like an 8 or an 8.5 out of 10 type game, but, you know, it's far better than most games made now, so. Because you get one thing that most games lack, which is, you know, that's a Kino outfit. Looks like a World War II German woman fit well. Yeah, but, in a very sexy way, which is nice. Yeah, I like most of the outfits in this game. Most of them work pretty good. Did they do a Nier Replicant Kaine DLC for Stellar Blade? Okay, anyway, no, they did not add a Kaine outfit. They added Nier Automata outfits, though, which I think they should have added some stuff from Nier Replicant, but they didn't, unfortunately. We was Elden Ring, we was Dark Souls, we was Bloodborne, shit. Yeah, we was everything, wasn't we? But, yeah. Let's see. Gotta go to the Wasteland. Keep it. Oh yeah, Solar Tower. That's where I gotta go. It was something about getting hit from behind, like, you're in a Diddy party, and I said, although I don't know, Gara, maybe you would like that. And he just responded with a felted laugh. So, that was pretty funny. That was pretty damn funny, dude. But, yeah. Oh shit. And I know that, I think there's a few others, but you also, I don't know, with a lot of the stuff you pick up, it can be very random, like, you know, you can pick up certain, I guess, things. I think it's mostly posters that raise your Lily meter, but, yeah. It just depends, but it's not like I have to worry about it until the point of no return, so it doesn't really matter too much right now. But I'll do the Enya quests anyway, since I know for a fact that those raise your meter.
These corpses. Looks like they've been dead for a while. Which means...
Whoa.
Takes a
Really?
lot to survive for long out in the wasteland. But Sue has what it takes. Or maybe he just got lucky.
Alright. Oh shit, I don't know how to replicate that combo. Oh shit. I need to get better at parrying. Damn. You know, I really should be working on 2 videos that, you know, I wanted to do right now, but for some reason I'm just streaming instead. I guess there's always tomorrow, though, but I gotta work on those videos before they get, too old to even bother, because past a certain point, like, it's like, okay, well, will anyone even care? So, but... yeah, I mean, I guess it's only once videos get a month old where I'm like, okay, I probably shouldn't even bother at this point, but I don't know. We was parrying and shit. Yeah, we was parrying. But, let's see, what were those 2 videos I was gonna work on? One was on the trans Zelda, you know, Hunter Schafer and stuff. It's on that Eric Debunks guy who's a raging leftist. And then the other one was, is a response to a video called Gaming Isn't Dying, You're Just Boring. So, yeah. By some, you know, absolute fucking dork, so, yeah. And then the Nikke DLC review, whenever I finish that, which, that'll probably be a pretty short review, just, like, maybe 5 minutes. I mean, there's not really a lot to say about it, but I'll just be like, the Nikke DLC is Game of the Year material. I don't know, that's a pretty good title to bait people, but, yeah. If only people felt shame for being retarded, well, it seems not these days. People don't feel shame anymore. We was game journalists and shit. I guess so, yeah. It might explain why game journalists are so retarded. Okay. I think I gotta go in here. We was getting offended by attractive women. Yeah, we do get offended by Eve and shit. We was Zelda. Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Hunter Schafer, or it's more like Link, lol. Yeah, I guess so, with being the, feminine male, but...
This might be a good place.
Yeah...
Right, okay. Going in.
Don't know what's inside. Tread carefully.
Oh my god. Disgusting. Hunter Schafer is so gross. Oh wait, I think I get an upgrade from that. Motherfucker, come here. Yeah, that's for the tumbler. I hate saying tumbler, holy shit. Oh, I can go into Taki mode too. That's nice. Okay, where is... Where was I going? Oh wait, I think I have to go into one of those containers. Yeah, that's what it was. I think in here. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Oh, he's dead. Uh-oh.
Who is it?
Zelda with beard.
There he is.
Yeah, that would be a drag queen, right? 41% Zelda.
Angel.
Well, maybe that's what we'll see at the end of the movie. Zelda's, well, Zelda, quote unquote,
As you can see,
with hard quotations, is, just, you know,
I couldn't fight.
rope matches.
All I could do was run and hide.
You know, like what commits a Keffels, I guess you could say. Well,
Get the parts for Enya's legs.
yeah.
Though it was pointless. I wasn't strong enough to get back.
What possessed you to do something so dangerous? And without even telling Enya?
Well, I wasn't able to do anything for Enya. If it wasn't for you, I would.
Stop talking like that.
Hopefully Link isn't a twink like the new Zelda game.
Let's go back. Right now.
Yeah, hopefully not, right? Yeah, we need a Chad, a Chud, I guess you could say. I'm guessing Link turns into Zelda in the movie. Yeah, maybe. Hunter Schafer. Maybe that's the entire thing, right? We was the Dark Elves and shit. Yeah. I guess they are the Dark Elves, right?
Eve.
The worst elves. This guy on the streets looks like a total dickhead.
Right?
Literally.
No. Don't worry. He was out on a ridiculous expedition. Searching.
What is the context behind this?
What? Then things took a turn for the worse, and he found himself trapped in the wasteland. Sue, won't you come in? Do you want to tell her the rest?
Enya. So.
Oh my god! Well, I would let her slap me. I'll be real.
You thought I
But dick me, shit.
Well.
Yeah. Could this be
Of course I did.
Miyazaki vision?
Well.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
Enya, I'm sorry.
Is his head tiny enough to fit in a butt?
Just waiting around, watching.
Maybe it's made for that. You never know. It has an interesting shape.
I just wanted to see you walk again. That's all. Really. I'm sorry.
Never do that again. I mean it. Never again.
Yeah, give her back her legs. We must complete the vision. Who is this girl? She's fine. Enya, I guess. Apparently. We was BBC and shit. I guess they do have the BBC, right? Okay, what's the Lily meter at? How do I check? Well, shit. I don't know how to actually check that now. Maybe there's another poster that I can find. What's this? Okay. And let's see. Oh wait, maybe I should go back down there, because I could actually have a new mission unlocked. Unless I don't, so I guess I'll have to see. Watch True and Zelda be black from the waist down. That is absolutely disgusting. Ugh. The rot. We was cooking the white man. Yeah, with Tyrone. Yeah, Tyrone steals the big white woman.
Oh, Enya.
Holy shit.
It does?
She has improved. Who is that? Oh god, that is disgusting. Well, that definitely ain't a woman, that's for sure. Let's see. Yeah, I think I just have to continue the main story for now. I don't know what other side quests I should do, but I don't know. There's not really a point in doing this shit until the point of no return, because, I mean, I don't know. Because, I mean, the Lily meter could just increase to 100% at that point, so then it wouldn't matter. Sin's favorite. It would be his favorite, wouldn't it? Gross. Oh my god. Yeah, ew. I definitely like my women, like women in every aspect, so. Oh yeah, I think I just gotta go back to the Great Desert. Let's see. Yeah, the Great Desert, dude. I gotta go to that other, whatever it was. Abyss something, I don't remember. I definitely gotta work on getting upgrades so Starlit isn't, super hard. I like my women boner list. Yeah, me too, I would say, me too. Oh shit, yeah, I should actually do the other solar tower mission now that I, think about it. That would be a good idea. Because I can't even use the camps, so... Oh, there's Emil. Maybe I should shoot him again. Hell yeah. Top 5 RPGs. Which one should I say? Nier Replicant is a very easy one. Final Fantasy 7, 9, and 10. There we go, 3 Final Fantasy games. And, what else? What else should I name? I'm kind of stuck between Dragon's Dogma and... I don't know. I was thinking of a Pokemon game since those have nostalgia factor for me, but I don't know. And I'll just say, I'll just stick with that. I'll just say Nier Replicant, Final Fantasy 7, 9, and 10, and then Dragon's Dogma. There we go. Oh yeah, I have enough stellar tiers to get one more outfit. How nice. That one is pretty good, I gotta say. Oh wait, I don't. Never mind. I can get a hairstyle though. So there we go, I guess. We was Kane Shadows' AC Black Flag without the second L. Yeah, I would say that. That would definitely be accurate. I like how you skipped 8. I mean, I don't dislike 8, but it is not of the same quality as 7, 9, and 10. So, because I can name the reasons why each of those I really like. 7 for me. I mean, obviously the story, the setting. I mean, I guess I prefer the gameplay of Remake, but, you know, in every other aspect, I would say definitely the story, the original gets better. But, you know, a lot of it is the setting, of course, which Final Fantasy tends to get pretty... It tends to do that pretty well, but, yeah, 7... And then there's 9, you know, mainly the villain, that game is a really good villain. Obviously the story is good, and shit, I like the aesthetic. And then 10, you know, again, setting, story, the music is really good in that game. I actually like the gameplay of 10 more than 7 and 9, and then, you know, because it has that, whatever it's called, it has that, I don't remember what the gameplay system of 10 is called. Like, I'm not talking about the fact that it's turn-based, I'm talking about the, upgrade system it has, but yeah, I like that about it. But, yeah. 10 probably... I might actually call Final Fantasy X my favorite game in the franchise. And a big reason for that is because my dad bought me that game. And when I opened up that game, I heard 2 Xanarkand, and I was like, okay. I already really like this game, so yeah. That's why I would say Final Fantasy X is the best one. 9 has good villains, yeah. Overall, the villains in 9 are pretty good, but Kuja is one of the best villains in the franchise. And, you know, for everything 15 gets wrong, it does actually have a really good villain. It's just, the problem is Ardyn is not put in the best story, I guess you could say. The remake did a good job with the music, I'll give it that. Fuck the story changes, though. Yeah, I don't like the whole timeline bullshit. If they had kept, you know, 7 might be better than the original if they had actually kept the story the same. Like, if it, you know, because I like real-time gameplay for the most part. And Final Fantasy VII Remake has a good gameplay system, but the story is just shit, like, honestly. They did not have to make those changes. It's retarded. Like, come on. Pointlessly convoluted. But, yeah, I mean, just keep the story the same, you know. Obviously, you know, whatever, I guess, or make the music, like, orchestral or whatever. Just have that gameplay system, and it would be much better. So, what's up, AV? I have Dragon Quest VIII on my phone with a mod that makes it like the PS2 version. Great game. I've never played any of the Dragon Quest games, but I do know they're similar to Final Fantasy. Mostly the old ones, because I know that, I think Dragon Quest was an Enix franchise, and then Final Fantasy was a Squaresoft franchise. I'm pretty sure. So then when the two companies combined, it you know, it was they were both Square Enix franchises, but yeah. I like how Kuja had the same kind of transformation as the main character. Yeah, I think the story of 9 was pretty cool. 9 might be my third favorite game in the series. I mean, you know, it's pretty obvious when those 3 games are in my top 5 RPGs, but you know, Kuja was a very good villain. I would say Sephiroth, Kuja, Arden, and also Emmett Selk. If anyone's played 14, I would say those are the best villains, the best Final Fantasy villains. And then I guess people also like Kefka, but you know, I don't think Kefka is quite. I don't know. Kefka was probably good for his time, but I don't really think that's really I don't think he's as good of a villain as people glaze him to be. So. Square Enix was a mistake. Yeah, I guess so. That's how we got a Forspoken, right? Damn them thighs. Yeah, they do be pretty good, right? We was Kingdom Come Deliverance and shit. Yeah, and we be coming into... Ew. Yeah. The only Final Fantasy games I've played are 16-4 and The Lightning Returns. Yeah, you should play, you should definitely play 7, 9, and 10, I would say. But I mean, like, a lot of the Final Fantasy games are, you know... I mean, I pretty much like, I guess, all of the games I've played. Just to varying degrees, so it either ranges from decent to really good for me, so, you know. Like, 12 I thought was good, but it doesn't really compare to, you know, the much better games. So, you have 7 and 9 in your library? Yeah, you should definitely play those then. They're really good games, so I think 7 and 9 are both very similar in quality. It just depends on which one you prefer, honestly. Sephiroth is an argument against aliens' ability to assimilate. Yeah, I guess so, you know. Pretty based, very based. Crisis Core is better than 7, a complete story without all the convoluted plot. I think Crisis Core adds on to the story of 7, but I mean, I don't know. It's supplementary material, so I think if you were to play both Crisis Core and Final Fantasy 7, then it would kind of be like one type of story or whatever. Which, you know, that definitely makes it pretty good, because you get to see things from Zack's perspective, when he's only a background character in 7, so... I mean, not even really a background character, I mean, he's in a flashback or something, and that's it, so... And then there's Dirge of Cerberus, which is dog shit, but, you know, I guess it adds on to what happens after Final Fantasy VII, so yeah. Best action RPGs? Let me think. Would Nier Automata be considered an action RPG? Yeah, I probably would. I'd say that. What else? Hold on. Maybe I should look up a list and pick out my favorite action RPGs. Oh, God damn it. Okay. Let's see. I know, I guess also Nier Replicant is kind of like an action RPG. I don't think the combat is as good as Automata, but it is a very good game, especially from the story. I guess from a story standpoint and the soundtrack. Oh yeah, also Dragon's Dogma, that's also an action RPG, I would say. You should also play that. And I'm not really sure what else. By that logic, you could say Advent Children adds on to the story. I mean, I guess it does, but Crisis Core is a prequel, which makes it different, so like, if you played both Crisis Core and 7, you're pretty much getting a complete package, so. First game is good, plus Jewish death. Second game is woke. Yeah, look at The Last of Us. By that logic... Oh, wait, no, I already read that. Good evening, Soy. What's up, Diddy? How's the Diddy party going? Kingdom Hearts 2 is my favorite action RPG. Yeah, I've never played those games, but I do know people like them a lot, so. And I also know that Yoko Shimomura is the composer, which I think she makes really good music, so. She definitely cooked with the soundtrack of 15. Which, that makes up a lot of my Apple playlist, so. Diddy parties and shit. Yeah, we gotta hit them from behind. And, do the, egg hazing ritual, if you know what that is. Hopefully not. It's pretty nasty. I was outside with my NWAs and shit, that's good. Touching grass and shit. That is not an activity that I do. Basketball? Yeah. Were you playing basketball, Diddy? With, your NWAs? You know? And eating some fried chicken and watermelon? Well, I guess it is hot out, so watermelon probably would work pretty good, right? Football? Yeah. Basketball and football do be the NWA sports. LeBron James, Michael Vick. Yeah, oh yeah, you're hanging out with LeBron James and Michael Vick. Yeah, well, tell LeBron to learn to read. Fried chicken, watermelon, grape juice. I guess grape juice and watermelon would be good for a hot summer day, but I don't know about fried chicken. That would probably make you even hotter. Unless you eat it cold or something, but that would be nasty. LeBron is a professional liar. Yeah, he reads books upside down to look smart. He says anything when the camera rolls. Yeah, I mean, he's a celebrity, so yeah, of course. Fentanyl? Yeah, we was injecting fentanyl and shit. Oh, okay, it's right there. I gotta reactivate the lost service drones, of course. Chains? Are you trying to say we go to jail and shit, man? That's kind of racist. Probably have to, Opinion on Dynasty Warriors? I've never played it, so I don't know. I mean, looking at the game, I mean, I guess I've played a Dynasty Warriors like or whatever. Because I've played Drakengard, and I mean, is Drakengard 3 similar to Dynasty Warriors? If so, then, I mean, maybe they're okay, I don't know. But also Drakengard 3 has various other things that I like even more, I guess you could say. Ubisoft towers and shit. Yeah, I definitely don't like the reboot sections of these games where you have to activate towers. That's very obnoxious. It's kind of padding. Because you're kind of forced to do it, otherwise you can't rest at any of the camps. Like, you shouldn't have to do that on New Game Plus either. It's very obnoxious. Although then again, on New Game Plus, you kind of have enough health at that point where you're not really having to go to camps. Take a shot every time Enwa types the word she. Yeah. He, well, you know, Enwa is kind of a gimmick account, so yeah. Yeah, I guess it comes with the territory, right? Wait, am I supposed to go down here? I don't know. Maybe. So, I guess they don't play any Nikke music when you wear the Nikke outfits, which is a little bit gay. I wish they did. Because the Nier Automata outfits let you do that, but not the Nikke out. Oh, god damn it, dude. Fuck. She is, man. Yeah, she is. You know, NWA Gaming, you are the reason Brian C says I speak Ebonics now. You have internalized the word shit into my mind. Gorillas? Yeah, gorillas and shit. Oh, good. I'll get some upgrades. Thoughts on Israel versus Iran 1v1 on Nuketown 2025? I have no investment in the conflict. I hope they both destroy each other, honestly, but yeah, I don't really, yeah, I don't really care about either country. Especially, like, I mean, it's like, okay, which one hates you more, honestly? So, yeah. Like, you know, as a Christian in a Christian country, why would I have any investment, you know, into those countries? So, yeah. I'm about to head home from the cage, so I'll join the Cord in an hour or two. Alright then. Yeah, I imagine we'll stream Dead by Daylight then, which, you know. But yeah. Alright, I'll see you, I guess, when you do head home from the cage. Yo, white people be racist, man? Yeah, shit. The Big Nose community is begging for Trump to assist them in the war. Yeah, after they spied on the U.S., fuck that. No way. Yeah. I hope both of those countries, honestly, just blow each other up. So, yeah. I mean, like I said, it's pretty much just a battle of who hates you more, which both do, so yeah. I mean, it's kind of, you know, like, but yeah. The Nose versus the monkeys, yeah, the sand monkeys. I'm only siding with Iran only because of the Anne Frank people have a parlay placed on Iran. I don't really side with either. I mean, you have to remember, and not NY Gaming, you have to remember, Diddy, that the Iranians want you dead because they're Muslim, so yeah. That's why I say I don't side with either. So, yeah, I'm, like, you know, it was the same thing with the whole Palestine shit, so, yeah, it's like, why would, like, I'm never taking the side of a Muslim country. No way. But we share our one common enemy. Well, I mean, there, you know, you may share one common enemy, but they still are also your enemy as well, so, you know. Or I guess one of your enemies, so, yeah. That's why I don't side with Muslims, because, you know, I mean, they hate me, so, you know. But they hate anyone who isn't Muslim, but they also hate, Christians a lot, so, yeah. And, you know, any of those Muslims who tried to say, well, actually, dude, we don't actually hate, yeah, they're fucking lying. But also, Muslims are allowed to lie. It's permitted in the Quran, so that's why you should never trust a Muslim. You know, and, you know, what individual in the Bible might be a liar, a known liar? Well, you know, I guess if you know, right? So, yeah, that's how you know where Islam comes from.
This sentinel. Yeah. Looks like one of Muse. May your memories live.
Both are beds in Minecraft and both. Yeah, that's pretty much my stance. So, yeah. The best you could do is give them a peace deal, really. I mean, I guess you could, but, you know, other than that, like, I don't want to ally myself with these countries. You know who we should be allies with, though? Russia. Russia is an Eastern Orthodox country who actually share our values, but of course our dipshits in office constantly bite their fucking hands, so yeah. Like, Russia is not a Soviet country anymore. So, it's fucking retarded. It's like you have all these other people that want to fuck you over, but you actually have this opportunity to be allies with the country that shares your values. And by the way, I should say a country that could be very, very powerful if, you know, if the other parts of the world didn't constantly try to fuck them over. So, yeah, Russia is not the enemy. They're only the enemy because, you know, and of course we can't take personal responsibility for this shit. So we can't accept that we are the aggressors when it comes to Russia. They are not the aggressors. Our dumbass politicians constantly try to fuck them over because they're a bunch of old fucking crippled retards in office. So, yeah. Kites versus the bombers. Yeah, pretty much. The enemy of my enemy is my friend unless they're also my enemy. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I'm not gonna side with Iran. Like, you know, okay. Even if you don't like this other country that I also don't like, that doesn't mean I'm gonna, you know, because it's like they still hate you. The thing about Iran is, I mean, they don't really like any country that's not a Muslim country, so, yeah. That's why you just don't side with Muslim countries. They don't share your values. So they will fuck you over. I'd rather feel their hate instead of Israel begging the United States to fight all of their wars. I just like, we just need to cut them off after them spying on us. So, you know, we fucking help you out so much that you have your own defense system against missiles. But then you try spying on us? Like, dude, I would immediately cut them off. But yeah, I mean, you know, Epstein? You know what Epstein is an agent of? Well, you could probably take a guess, but yeah. They have, like, countless times, they have fucked us over, so I don't know why we're still friendly with them. It's like, you know, it's like a battered wife defending her, you know. It's like a battered wife defending her husband. It's like, what? It's like major Stockholm Syndrome shit. Praise be to Allah. Yeah, fuck Allah. I am definitely a Muslim disrespecter and an Allah disrespecter. Because that is not my God. That is the enemy of my God. If you know what I mean. Yeah, Russia does want to be allies with us. Like, the only reason Russia is siding with China is because because every other part of the world constantly tries to fuck them over. Like, you know, if I was Putin, like, what else would I do? True soil lie when you're weak. Yeah. Yeah, we must lie. Putin already assured the media that American people will not be hurt or harmed during the war. Well, you know, but dude, Russia, once they take Ukraine, they'll expand to the rest of the world, and they'll take over the rest of the world, dude. You know, just like they said Germany would do in World War II, which is why we had to stop Germany. Yeah, absolute fucking propagandists in the media. They always have to have their big evil. And of course all the cattle eat it up. Like, my God. Like, dude, isn't Russia just the way heckin' big evil, dude? Because, you know, this is like a superhero movie. Like, my lay heckin' Marvel movies where there's the big bad. I swear to God, most people do not have any nuance. Like, it's so retarded. Let's see. Democrats and causative Dems want us to believe they're the enemy. Yeah, they're not. They have no other choice. They've been backed into a corner. Again, it is because of us. You know? It is because of our retarded politicians that constantly do this shit. You know, I'm sure there are plenty of Americans that feel frustrated that our politicians keep stoking the flames. Because, you know, of course, we have to be the world police. We have to save, you know, the poor little Ukraine from the big mean Russia. Like, no, that is not our problem. Like, the virtue signaling is ridiculous. Israel has been fucking us over since Kennedy died? Yeah, well, you know, it may have been a certain organization that killed Kennedy, and, you know, there may be a certain involvement from a certain country, but yeah, dude. I don't know how people still shill for that fucking country, dude. Like, you can't get it through boomers' heads that country wants to fuck us over, and they have been ever since their creation. So, yeah. But dude, our greatest ally. Okay. Not gonna lie, US gets good allies from time to time, but you always trade them for the favor of people that hate you. I mean, we have like what? I guess one country that, you know, we're friendly with that's actually pretty good. Probably some smaller countries as well. But as far as major countries go, like, I'd say Japan overall, like, they actually like us. So, you know, they fucking gave us a golden samurai helmet. So, yeah. It's probably one of the few countries that does. But as far as Western Europe goes, Western Europe hates us. So we should just completely cut off from them because they've gone insane. The only European country we should be allies with at this point is Russia. But of course, you know, the quote-unquote allies that hate us, we always side with. Meanwhile, the ones that actually share our values, we bite their hand at every opportunity. Because of course. And what happens at the USS Liberty? I wonder what a country might have done that. Yeah, I mean, shut it down. That would not be very good to say. That's anti-Semitic, dude. Yeah, I guess it would be, right? There's no such thing as anti-Semitism as long as there's free speech. Yeah, that's always the ironic thing. You know, the people that, you know, are quote-unquote free speech absolutionists, suddenly, you know, when this one group is not even really attacked, just as questioned, they suddenly just go batshit crazy over it. It's like, okay, yeah, sure. But it's been programmed into people's heads to go defense mode for them because they've been guilted from a young age. It's pretty fucked up, honestly, what that group has done to, you know, white kids in white countries. It's definitely sad. I mean, they've mentally broken entire generations. Let's see. The Jews created the word anti-Semitism. Yeah, of course they did. You know. They also created the word melting pot. What are some others? Oh yeah, they coined the term gender. John Money, look at him. But yeah, there's a lot of words they coined. To, you know, just introduce all this degeneracy into the West. And to the world in general. That bum-ass Zelensky just said he hopes the war between Iran and Israel doesn't stop them from getting funded. Yeah, of course Zelensky would. It's like Zelensky has openly called... Well, hold on. I can't remember who he called a dog, but he either called Trump or Vance a dog. I think it was Vance. But yeah, it's like you call the Vice President of the United States a dog. Why the fuck would we ever even help you out again? You know, you openly insult us in, you know, especially in front of his face on TV. And you don't even have the balls to say it in our language. You have to say it in your shitty third world language. It's like, okay, yeah. Fuck you, get the fuck out. But yeah, I'm glad that retard got kicked out of the White House. Sarsense is related to Mudassar, so he's Muslim. I don't know about that, but maybe Hindu would be more accurate. Although I guess there's similarities between the two, right? Somebody needs to erase them already. Here's hoping. Man, fuck all of my entire family is Catholic and shit. Yeah, I know that, oh shit. I'm pretty sure it's that it is, on my mom's side, my I think it's my so on my mom's side, my grandma's family is Catholic. So she, when she was growing up, she would have a lot of Catholic things like holy water throughout the house. And then my grandpa is an atheist, but his family, if I'm correct, is Baptist, I'm pretty sure, so yeah. China number one? For real. Well, you trade Japan for China, cheap products, just saying. I definitely don't like China. China is not so great. They spy on us a lot of the time. That, you know. Although we should be more hostile to China. But, you know, I guess Russia is the enemy, right? Or whatever, even though, you know, China and Israel cause us the most problems, but Russia is the enemy, dude. During World War II, you were allied with National Republic China, and you handed it over to the commies. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was that, like, big fuck-up with World War II or something, where the commies just took over China. And we built them up too, so it caused a lot of problems. But yeah. Japan doesn't like us. They have no other choice but to bend the knee or get cucked again. I mean, who knows, but at the very least, they're good little boys and make sure to, you know, give us good video game. Well, maybe not. Well, maybe the video games from Japan are getting worse, but, you know, still, they give me my slop entertainment, and also, I don't know, they don't cause us problems, so there we go. At the very least, they're not like Europe who shit talks us all the time. John Money laughing my ass off. Yeah, that's an entire rabbit hole you can go into with John Money. But John Money was an absolute evil piece of shit. So, if there's anyone who's burning in a pot of piss and shit in hell, it's definitely John Money. Gentile. I guess that's what I would be, right? Yeah. Free at last. Free at last. This brother is finally free at last. Well, that's good. That's definitely good that, you're free from the wage cage. China is even more Asian than Japan. Yeah, I guess so, right? Bing Shilling came free from his cotton picking. Yeah, I guess, you know, the Aryan chud had to pick the cotton fields. On your father's side, son, you have $1 billion company, soy cast combs. Yeah, yeah, you know. Yeah, $1 billion company, I guess. Yeah, true. I mean, most of my family is Christian. I think except my grandpa mostly, but because my mom's side has a mix of both Catholics and Baptists. And my dad's side is Mormons, so yeah, it's pretty much 100% like, you know, I guess Christian or whatever. But yeah, I don't have, I guess, some atheists here and there, but you know. But I mean, my grandpa is like an atheist, but he doesn't, you know, he's not like one of the annoying ones. He's actually respectful towards, you know, Christianity and shit, so, yeah. Everyone slightly adjacent to the J is tainted. China and Russia puzzle me, though. Yeah, I guess, you know, yeah, you could say they're tainted. But China just spies on us, so, yeah, China is a no-go, but Russia is more so because we are the aggressors when it comes to them, so Russia would make a good ally. Japan gives me anime and sexy women. True. That's why Japan is the greatest. John Money laughing my ass off. Yeah, We're talking about John Money and his antics. Like, you know, being extremely subversive, and one of the big reasons why we have all these trans people, quote unquote, in the modern day. Tao Chin Long? Yeah. Come to Hong Kong? Sucky, fucky, long time? Long time, yeah. Japan has terrible censorship on their games. They make awful games. Well, the problem with Japan is this is actually something the Dragon Quest creator, or it was on that Dragon Quest HD remaster or whatever. The problem is they had to do it because the West forced them to release the games there. So while I do think some companies are tainted from the inside, like Capcom, I also think some other companies are just kind of forced to because of Western influence, which is pretty fucked up. So yeah. John Money was a brother. He was a brother of certain individuals, I guess you could say. So, Japan is trying to appeal to the modern West, yeah, especially Capcom. So, yeah, unfortunately, that's kind of what they have to do to have their games sell here. So, yeah, it's mostly certain individuals that do this shit because, of course, I do think there are Japanese companies where, you know, there's a bit too much influence from their Western branches, like Capcom. Capcom is pretty much fucked, so. Japan doesn't censor, their Western handlers do. Yeah, certain individuals, I guess you could say, right? Love you long time? Yeah, I love you long time. Qin Lin Wong will love you long time.
Looks like the body's still. He said there are 4.
Service drone act detecting nearby.
Mario Kart World is fire. Yeah, I enjoy playing the game. I mean, it's definitely not a perfect game, but it's fun, so. U.S. censorship equals more gore or less sex appeal. Japan censorship equals more sex appeal, less gore. I do know that Japan really doesn't like gore. It's something with their laws or whatever, which is pretty weird. Which is also why a lot of, you know, of their games are just less gory for some reason. But yeah, the U.S. does not like. Even then, actually, I've noticed that it seems with Western games they're also reducing the gore, like, which is weird. It's like Disney movies almost. Very odd. Wayne Hong Min, yeah. Oh, Wayne Hong Min or whatever, or Maine. I don't know. How do you feel about Squeenets? They've not gone 100% woke yet, but there's some stuff like the social media accounts changing for Pride. I've noticed that they have some influence. Like, if you look at Final Fantasy 16, you know, there's obviously Dion who's gay, so yeah, you can tell where that came from. And then there's Forspoken, which that had a lot of Western writers, because of course it did. And then, I guess if we're just talking about, like, Square Enix developed games, so I mean, I guess Avengers would count, but that was published by them. But, and then also Final Fantasy VII Rebirth has some, queens, but, you know, it's not, like, egregious yet with Square Enix, but there's definitely bad signs. And, you know, me personally, I like Square Enix still, but, yeah, that may change at one point. So, I mean, they're showing signs of it, I will say that. Pretty big ones, too. Especially with Forspoken, but yeah. Orange chicken. Shit. Long time. Saki, fucky. Yeah, stay in Hong Kong. Get yourself Ada Wong or something. I don't know. Sad Griffin stopped playing with chat. Yeah, he did stop playing, but, you know, I'll probably play the game with my brothers because, you know, I know, you know, we like playing Mario Kart and shit, but it's probably also good for, like, you know, if I'm out of the house or whatever. So, you know, one of those games you play in short periods or, like, when you don't really have anything else to do, so. Ooh, go away. Yeah. I'll say this, maybe Japan is not romantically into you, but they're always compliant diplomatically when you ask them, and they leave you alone. Yeah, well, I guess it's, you know, I guess that's a good thing, so as long as they're not fucking, I guess, trying to piss us off, then, you know, that works for me. You know, because I mean, that's the thing, like, with Western Europe, they constantly fucking cause problems for us, and, you know, it's the same with Canada and all these other countries. That's why I say Russia could actually make a good ally, because they don't seem like they would fuck us over on purpose. Or I guess, like, but the reason why they're aggressive towards us is because we're aggressive towards them. So that's why I say Russia could make a very good ally. And then Japan is, we're pretty friendly with them. Like, maybe not allies, but we're definitely friendly with them, which, you know, that's pretty good because there's not very many countries I can say that about. Like, Western Europe is very aggressive towards us, so I would cut them off. They obviously just tried to fuck us over. Sweet Baby was involved in Rebirth, I think. I don't think they were. At least it's not listed, but I do know they were involved in Forspoken. But who knows, with Rebirth it could be some other company, you know, because there are a lot of different companies that do that shit, like Hit Detection with Silent Hill 2 Remake, so that's where you have to watch out for that stuff. But if they did, it might be in the credits, you never know, so I guess if someone wanted to go through that, then they could. Capcom might be bad, but still better than the West. I mean, I will admit, like, Capcom games are still a guilty pleasure for me. Like, even though I think Monster Hunter Wilds is, you know, honestly not that great, I still did enjoy playing it. I just wouldn't consider it one of the better games of 2025 just because I hate the shit that they put in there. So it's just it's too vile to me. So, you know, Monster Hunter Wilds 0 out of 10, too many Jeets. Sir, no, you cannot say that about India. Do not insult great god Shiva. Sar Wilds, okay, true, very true. Picked brothers and shit. Yeah, shit. Picked up Dying Light 1 on my Switch too, and that game runs great. Perfect pick up and play game. Hopefully the Beast is good, looks promising. Yeah, Dying Light 1 is a very good game. Dying Light 2 I've heard is pretty bad, but yeah, I hope the Beast is good, because I like Dying Light 1, so, you know, here's hoping, I guess, but we'll see. Definitely best to be cautious these days. Happy Pride. No Pride. No Pride. I hate Pride. But my Israel, dude. Yeah, what about our greatest ally, dude? Dude, I regret not traveling to Hong Kong before the COVID seizure and shit. You have no idea. Yeah, you wanted to go to Hong Kong long time for sucky fucky. Yeah, I guess so. Careful though, you never know if they have AIDS or something. It was hit detection for oh, was it? Damn. Yeah, that's not shocking though. You know, because, yeah, I mean, it had the queens, I guess you could say, in Rebirth, so yeah, that's unfortunate. But yeah, that's what they do. And you know, that's the thing, like, I hate all these fucking retard grifters who are like, well, it doesn't have Sweet Baby, so it's not woke, dude. No, because it can have other DEI companies retard. Look at Silent Hill 2 Remake. It had hit detection working on the game, which is a Sweet Baby like, but you know, of course, most people, they can't think about it for 2 seconds. Also, UK used to be allies with the US before EU was as big. Yeah, I mean, but the UK, unfortunately, has been invaded by the Muslim horde, so it's basically an Islamic country, so yeah. I can't believe, like, Europe just, for 1,400 years, they have stood against the Islamic the Islamic horde, I guess you could say. But then they suddenly let them in with open arms. It's like, how retarded do you have to be? It's just very unfortunate, you know? The place of, you know, essentially, the place of my ancestors has been completely destroyed, so at least I'm glad they left, but, you know, yeah. Otherwise, I would have been born there, but, you know, yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah. Just absolutely retarded. Like, you have these great countries, but then you let all these third worlders come in. It's like, where else, like, what other parts of the world can you even go to at that point? I mean, the US is the best thing we've got, and even we've been invaded, but it's even worse in Europe, so. Donkey Kong comes out next month, yeah, it does. I'm hoping it's fun at the very least. I might make a review on it, but I don't have a capture card for my Switch, so. I guess I'll see. But maybe I'll just use footage I find on YouTube and just credit whoever I use the footage from. I might do that. You will breed with the Khazar and you will spawn more small. That's Alma is cute though. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, you have to convince all the men to breed with the women. So, you know, their own children, you know, isn't that nice? You know, you breed with the women activities, I'm pretty sure. McQueen, true. If the ancestors of them could come back, they would rip their heads off. Can't imagine the shame laughing my ass off. Yeah, just imagine just being, like, the best countries in the world. Like, you know, you have this long history and, you know, all this civilization, and it's just destroyed. But, you know, it's just so sad, dude, honestly. Like, the parasitic Muslims will keep spreading across the world, dude. If we're talking about an enemy we should get rid of, it's those people. And I say people with you know, very big quotations, because, yeah. They're worse than subhuman. They just destroy everything they come in contact with. Like, if I can think of no bigger enemy in the world than Muslims. They are easily our biggest enemy. And you know why? Because they have a number that reaches, you know, I think close to 1.5 billion. And they spread like parasites. That's the thing. You know, you also have Hindus in India who are shit. But at the very least, they mostly stay in their own country. They don't spread. Well, except to Canada, but you know, that's their own fault. But Islam, the entire purpose of Islam is to conquer. Which means that, you know, they will destroy everything they come in contact with. Which is what they're doing to the West. Yeah, it probably is time to play. Maybe what I should do, because it seems I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to get a lot of people in chat, is that I should just every once in a while look at the chat and not you know, although I definitely do like to interact a lot, but yeah, it also does mean I stand around in the game a lot, so yeah. So maybe what would work is like every once in a while, I don't know, I just look at the chat. That's probably what I'll do for new releases, especially like, I don't know, Lost Soul Aside, which comes out in August. But yeah, I guess it is time to play the game. I'll just read this one last thing, though. A lot of the EU was subverted by you-know-who after World War II. The UK is a weird case, though. They have their own weird flavor of local toucan. Yeah. They did subvert after World War II, that is true. Bugs and Saurians, at the very least, get contained in their decently sized shitholes for the most part, yeah. At the very least, they do, but Muslims are far different. They spread like a disease. Even other Asians don't really like China, so go figure their image. And aggressive, expansive policies, yeah. Dying Light, The Beast, Gears Reloaded, Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake, and Lost Soul Side all come out back-to-back in the end of August. Shit's crazy. Yeah, that's the thing for me, is it's like, you know, I'll have to review so much shit in August. I'm definitely going to review Dying Light and, Lost Soul Aside, but I might also think of reviewing Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake, but I don't really care to review Gears Reloaded, because that's just a remaster pretty much, and well, I guess Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake is similar, but I want to review a slop make, and then, you know, but yeah. There's also that Mafia game, but I don't really care to play that. I have no interest in Mafia. In some ways, I have to be interested in a game, or it has to be so egregiously bad for me to review it. So, that's kind of what it is for me. So, like, if you have a game like Ghost of Yotei, I'm thinking about me, or, I don't know, let's just say Silent Hill F. Silent Hill F, I guess we'll see what the quality is, but, you know, I know a lot about Silent Hill because I was a fan of that franchise, so that's easy to review, but, you know.
Activate. Come at facility requiring maintenance.
Somewhat interested in a game, or have some knowledge of it to even bother trying to review it, so Mafia is definitely a no-go for me. But, mods? Yeah, well, do N-word towers actually get you in trouble? I'm actually kind of curious. If they do, I may have to, disallow that, but, you know, if they don't, then we might be good. Eve Matsing, yeah. Well, she can mats one thing, and that's her assets. Play Wu Chang? No thanks. It may have a pretty girl, but I have no interest in Souls-likes. Kane was screaming the end. Yeah, well, he privated that stream, so yeah. But yeah, once he said it once, it just, you know, they just started just saying it constantly, which was pretty based, but yeah. I drive home and you're still standing there. Yeah, there's so many chats coming in. I was like, holy shit. And then I started being told to play the game, and I'm like, damn, yeah, I probably should play the game. Otherwise, how will I ever finish it? But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do going forward. I'll just you know, kind of look at the chat every once in a while, but I'm not gonna like actively read every message. Unfortunately, you can only do that when you're super small, like when I did those Darksiders streams. But now now I've pretty much absorbed Synth's audience, so yeah. Play a baby game now? Astrobot, maybe? Maybe I would stream that at one point, but right now we're streaming Stellar Blade and shit. Oh, there's the boss. Very nice. Jack 2 Edge Kino. I've never played those games, but I do have a few baby games that I definitely like a lot. Oh shit. Play Ride Out Remake on the 19th. I don't know what that is, but probably not. Probably won't. You could try setting an overlay of the chat on your display. Pretty sure it would be easy to stream on the Windows game bar. So I'm streaming on PS5 right now, so I can see the chats that are coming in on my TV, but I also have to look at my phone because they disappear. And some are too big, I guess you could say. Of course you like baby games. Well, what's wrong with baby games? Baby games are Kino. Okay, Taki Mode is pretty good. Action JRPG PS2 game for Kino. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just... so much shit. Yeah, so it's PS2 Pro is coming out tomorrow. By the way, on PS Plus, I don't know if you have premium. Yeah, I mean, I own Deus Ex on a PC, and I played a bit of it, but, you know. Yeah. Soycast guy is a baby? No. I am not. I am a working adult. Oh, there we go. I can use the WB pump. And no, I'm probably not gonna play the ports of those. Too little time. Everyone here should play Croc, get on that DSP grind set. Oh yeah, it's a great game, so I've heard. Soycast doesn't have any good baby games. He was born the week Night Rain came out. Well, that wouldn't... I guess I'm no longer a fetus, but now a newborn, right? Oh yeah, I forgot I have the other types of heals. I don't know how I keep forgetting that, dude. I should probably, yeah, I should probably do that. That way, you know, oh, shit. Damn. Dude, yeah. Want some alcohol and shit? Yeah, definitely. If only, right? For the Sonic Unleashed PC port? I'm not really a Sonic fan. I have very specific types of baby games that I like. I mean, I played Mario back in the day. I know that's like basic bitch shit. I also like, well, I don't like new Pokemon, but I do like old Pokemon. That's easily my favorite baby game franchise, or was my favorite baby game franchise. Now it's shit. Souls like son or baby game daughter. I don't like Souls-like, so I'll go with the baby game. Well, I guess this game is kind of like a Souls-like, but not quite the same. Play the Super Mario 64 PC port. I've never played Super Mario 64, but maybe. I mean, as I said, I do like Mario, don't I? You know? Definitely a fun baby game.
This is revenge for the Sentinels.
Hell yeah. I guess I was supposed to be more upgraded for that, but I still managed to do it. So, that's good at least. For the daughter, Synthetic Sun, I would definitely say Synthetic Sun. For the Majora's Mask PC port, bro, holy shit. Well, that's just called emulation. I wouldn't call it a PC port, but, you know, I don't know. I guess the same thing, right? Well, at one point, I want to play the Drakengard 3 PC port, if you know what I mean. 200k Pete Gooners, Troon Seething. Yeah, they don't like the female form that is Eve. It makes them feel a little dysphoric.
They should work again as intended.
Yeah, they definitely don't like it too much. Now there's an actual native Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask port, fan-made. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess that technically, would be. I don't know. But yeah, that's cool, I guess. The sequel of Stellar Blade will have cutscenes. Here's hoping.
The mission has been accomplished, New.
I mean, Stellar Blade 2 is pretty hype, I gotta say.
Maybe he went to go and be with them.
Quite honestly, right now, the only video game I guess I have I have somewhat have excitement for is Ninja Gaiden 4. Ninja Gaiden 4 looks really fun. Like, although then again, the one concern I do have is that Microsoft has a big hand in that game, so I would not be surprised if they force shit in. That's the thing. That's why I say I'm somewhat excited, but not necessarily full on, because there's no game you can be full on excited for these days. Not even Stellar Blade 2. You never know if, if the based South Korean company might cave as well. NWA Gaiden 4. Yeah, and they may add them. That is true. You never know. I know it will probably be trash, but I want to play Legend Z8, to be honest. Yeah, it probably will be trash. I wouldn't even play that to review it for me personally. Like, Pokemon just fucking sucks now. Did you see the CEO of Shift Up is worried Tencent is going to buy enough shares to own the company, potentially influencing second Stellar Blade? Yeah, that would not be good, I definitely gotta say. I don't want them to ruin my Kino Blade.
I don't understand. What happened here? The person Beatrice is looking for must be somewhere nearby.
Is this something you can rest on to recover your shield? Here's hoping. In Stellar Blade 2, they should position the camera in between her thighs. Yeah, I definitely think so. Oh shit, yeah. I gotta find a camp then. I'm gonna emulate Legend ZA. I don't even want to emulate Legend ZA. Like, it just looks so bad. Like, just playing Pokemon these days is honestly miserable. Unless it's the old games. Pokemon just sucks now. Yeah, the NWA is still streaming. True. I'll probably stream Dead by Daylight later. Whenever Kane and Latina Parfait get on, so. Probably gonna emulate Metroid Prime 4 as well. I've never played, well, actually no, that's not true. I've played a bit of Metroid, but I don't know. I've never been a Metroid fan, but I do know Metroid. I don't know. I guess Metroid Prime 4 looks better than Legend ZA, so there is that. To see how bad it is, but will you review it? That's the question.
What kind of facility is Abyss Level?
I won't play a bad game unless I'm reviewing it, honestly, because I get there's no incentive.
Can't promise it.
Donkey Kong is pretty hype, to be honest. I mean, for me, it's not necessarily hype, but it'll probably be a fun baby game. It's just not anything crazy. Oh shit! No, I don't want to fast travel. You should stream The Last of Us 2. No thanks. Fun fact, you can't burn the Jewish flags in The Last of Us 2. I'm assuming you mean 2. Yeah, of course you can't. You know, just like, you know, you can't, yeah, just like in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, you can go into a synagogue, but not a church. That makes sense. The Last of Us 2 is the best game ever, Goy. I don't think so. Although I guess Neil Druckmann would say that, right? Let's see. Another babe. I can't wait for you to play Neil Druckmann's new game. We Was Muslims and shit. Yeah, Intergalactic. Oh boy. Starblade 2 being about breeding droids, 1 billion sales. Hell yeah. I would play that, definitely. Oh yeah, I think I realized I could upgrade my skills, but I completely forgot to. Oh well. I'll come across another camp in a Abyss or War or whatever. I think that's what it was called at least. Oh yeah, I can do Taki mode. Which based stream makes you lose subs while, yeah. Kane, I think, didn't Kane gain subs from the N-word stream? But the problem with streaming, and this is the problem I've encountered too, is you start either losing subs or your subs stagnate. So that's the problem with streaming. Like, you have to make videos to gain subs. Like, you will not gain subs from streaming, unfortunately. Although I guess in very rare cases you might, but, you know. Sod is smelling bad, true. My boy Type 2 is going to pass me in subs. Yeah, I get that Game Awards video out this week. I wish I wasn't always so damn tired after getting home from work and need more uploads. Yeah, well, hopefully that Game Awards video actually gets views. But, you know, it may be a topic that a lot of people aren't talking about anymore, but I know I will be watching because, you know, but how many people will, who knows? Yeah, you'll lose subs from streams, so yeah, like videos will have you gain subs, but streams will have you lose them. How do you lose 20 from stream? Well, that's because he's a bigger channel. It just depends on the size of your channel. Like my streams, I may lose a few subs from streaming. Like, you know, 1, 2, 3, maybe 5, but, you know, it just depends on the size of your channel, really.
Lily, are you feeling
We were playing Wheel of Fortune. Oh, yeah. I remember that. What are we spelling? I just signed to watch until the next actual review. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for me, that type of stuff is, like, easy content, so. Which, you know, I should be working on videos right now, because there's 2 I actually need to make, but, you know, of course I'm streaming. But, you know, whatever. Imagine if Nikke was a real game. Yeah, it would be very good, like Stellar Blade, right? Oh yeah, I'm still not able to upgrade anything. I can upgrade the drone. Oh, nice. Yeah, this ability is fully upgraded. Also, Battle Abyss of War right now, but my Sith's playthrough and shit. Oh, nice. Nice. I'm sure that makes you very, very powerful right now. Third-person shooter with Stellar Blade graphics. Yeah, I think actually Shift Up is... I heard they're actually making a third-person shooter that's kind of like Stellar Blade. It might be that Project Witches game, but I have no clue. Maybe with spells and shit, I have no clue, but yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, I should buy more WB pumps. Those are very good to stockpile since they're limited, so. Keeping a brother down is based. Yeah, a brother and shit.
Whoa, what's happening? You can find a way up in the right corner.
Right corner. Where is it?
I'll find a way to shut down security.
Oh, shit.
Over here! Hurry!
Yeah, I should definitely hurry. What are you gonna name your members? I got the Poirlites and Latinas, the Pay Pidgeys, Laughing Mouse. Oh, yeah, I already have a good idea. The Soy Boys. Yeah, I've been thinking about that for a while, and yeah, the Soy Boys I'll go with. Oh, shit.
Blow it up! That should shut down this area's security.
Wait, is this coming in my direction? I don't know.
The saw blades have stopped.
The Soyim? Actually, that would probably be pretty good too, honestly. Maybe I'll go with that. That would probably be more unique, but who knows. Oh, nice. The Lily meter has increased. But yeah, I mean, I'm like, you know, I'm close to getting the amount of subs I need for monetization. If I keep up these streams and videos, I should be able to get the watch hours required to get the memberships. But as far as the other shit goes, I have no clue. Like 1,000 subs, that's gonna take longer. Soy Boys is somehow less gay than the Pound. Yeah, or than the Pound Boys. Well, you know, if I guess you can think about that in a few different ways, right? Oh, nice. Shit, man, you need to stream Fortnite to get more subs. Yeah, maybe I should. Maybe Paw Patrol, too. A Diddy party? Yeah, a Diddy party. Oh, yeah, shit, I forgot I can't use my sword. Damn. Shit.
We're gonna have to leave. Watch out!
Oh, shit. Yeah, you did nothing wrong when you lost the 109 subs. It's just because everyone hates you for no reason and shit. And we love a good Diddy party. Yeah, me too. Me too. I love Diddy parties.
That seemed like it opened a vent, not a gate.
Yeah, I guess it didn't open the gay right. We was gay and trans and shit. Well, it actually is pretty common with the NLAW community, which is pretty funny. Fantasy live stream win? Never. Banned from over 109 channels for no reason. Yeah, for one day for no reason at all, as they say. You know, all of their plight is for no reason, right? It just happens. You know? It's because everyone just happens to hate them every single time. I don't know why. You know? It's the same reason why the black people were put in chains. You know, everyone just hates them because they have a different skin color, you know? Everyone has the mind of a child, apparently. That's what history tells us. It couldn't be because of their behavior. No, I will not be streaming Animal Crossing. No way. Is it even possible to stream Animal Crossing? Like, that game functions like a mobile game where you have to, you know... I don't know. You can't really play it for long periods. That's right, dude. You're just anti-Semitic. Yeah, that's right. You know, for no reason, you just hate these people. What's this white boy yapping about? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You can time travel between days? Oh, really? Well. Monkey Crossing? Well, it definitely has a dog, I will say that. What the fuck was I doing? Did I open that door? I think I did. I think I opened the door and shit. Animal Crossing. Yeah, we, you know. That would not be very fun. Favorite multiplayer game? Please don't tell me it's Breakers or Dead by Daylight. It's actually, I don't know. I don't really play a lot of multiplayer games. But I will be honest, back then I did play a lot of Fortnite. But, you know, if Minecraft counts as a multiplayer game, then I would actually say that. Stream Yellow Taxi? I don't know. I would probably have to set up Elgato or something. Have you ever watched Sekirai, Peak of Anime? No, I never have.
This looks more like a factory.
Oh shit. I finished Stellar Blade at 2 in the morning last night. That's very nice. Very nice. Hope you enjoyed all the assets. Tomodachi live stream win? Never. Oh shit. Dude, they just keep dropping, don't they? Wait, what? I'm in combat? Well, that's retarded, because I know I'm not in combat. Okay. There we go. I love my new pet Gerbil. I named him Dreamcast Guy. Yeah, me too. He is definitely a wonderful pet, isn't he? Like, I don't know how Dreamcast Guy just makes all those faces. It's very odd to me. He's definitely an expressive dude, isn't he? Nintendo stream win? Never. Not even once. $10 was Kino back in the day. I guess it was, right? I guess so, I've been told. My favorite dog game was Pets Dogs 2. Don't even at me. Whoever invented the dodge roll animation has never went outside in their lives. Yeah, well, you know, when a woman talks to me, I make sure to dodge roll out of her way. But yeah, I don't think a lot of people dodge roll now, do they? Oh shit. Well, damn. It's not good.
Let's head to the gate we unlocked.
Dodge rolling is a... Yeah, well, I would definitely dodge roll away from a fat woman because I think I think she would kill me if she fell on me, so... Sidestep or dash was historically used in combat. It's flashier too. Yeah, I prefer the dash. I think that's better. That was in Darksiders, so yeah. Do you got that Riz Soycast? I would say I do. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I remember when I was in high school, for some reason, there were groups of random chicks that would
The other side of the gate is crawling.
They would just constantly like talk to me, even though I never really talked to them back. So it was like, okay, but yeah, I don't know. It was the same at my job as well, so I don't know. Yeah, very Skibidi, Ohio Sigma. Synthetic Man's father likes shit. Well, it would seem his mother is actually pretty athletic. I'm guessing she's a gym girl, so yeah. There's never been a chick interested in me. Very unfortunate. You know?
Alright. Back to the gate.
I guess, except your own mother. What? Wait, what? Actually, no. Okay, I worded that very, very wrong. Okay, never mind. You know what? Actually, okay. Mom. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm definitely not a hagmatzer, but she is kind of bad, I'm not gonna lie. I bet she is. Yeah, well, I guess everyone's mom has interest in them, right? Because, you know, she's invested in your life, or whatever. Dreamcast dad or simpler mom? I'd definitely say simpler mom. She's pretty good. He receives 0% of his mother's genetics. Yeah, his mother is blonde, I think, so. Unless she dyed her hair, but she's definitely not too bad, I must say. I would go for that cougar. Maybe. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god, bro. I'm getting completely fucked over right now. Hagmatzing is Tino? Yeah, maybe it is. You right, maybe. Dude, okay, hold on. There we go.
Is Adam still outside?
Wait, where did I put it? Okay, it's right there. In school, there was a chubby chick that was smitten with me and was too autistic to notice it at the time. Thought on retrospective she looked kind of Jewish. Yeah, maybe she was. I have no clue. Yeah, I would definitely avoid that type of situation. Hagmatzing is Judean propaganda unless you were old too. Well, I mean, yeah, you're going after a woman with no eggs, so yeah. I mean, I would not unironically hagmatz, because also I just like women my own age. How many times have you done while playing the game? Every single moment. I'm doing it right now, actually.
Let's go.
With George Floyd, parried and dodge roll, Derek's knee attack. Yeah, maybe he should have just gotten good. What you know, I would definitely say that George Floyd should get good. Wuthering Waves stream win. Never. That is definitely a big no. I'm never playing that game. Also, I'm kind of curious why I can't... Like, why I can't use these. The Raven boss fight took me a few tries. Yeah, Raven can be kind of tough, but yeah. Not as tough as Scarlet though. That's a different beast. We was Melanie Mac and she. I don't think that makes much sense, but hey, you know, maybe someone in the future will say that, right? A black man in the future. Shit. Let's see. I definitely want to try maxing out my upgrades to fight, that Starlit chick, but I guess we'll see.
That switch should turn off the security. Eve, the temperature is spiking.
Wasteful Waves. Yeah, I don't want to play that.
Looks like I need to shut down the security system to get through.
Melanie Mac can have her BBC because Melanie Mac is a hag. The Ocean-made outfit gives Eve massive melons, does it? Yeah, that would be very good, right? Oh, come on, bro. Oh my god. Why not Chinese Gacha Slob? There's for Kino stream. I don't want to play Chinese Gacha Slob. No, thank you. No thanks. I mean, shit, even Lost Soul aside, I mean, that's not a gacha game, but you never know with the Chinese, maybe that'll suck too. So, yeah, I'm gonna pass on the Ching Chong games. Okay, I'm trying to see if, like, maybe... Okay, I'm good. Play Zenless Zone Zero. I don't know why I thought of sleeping and shit. No, definitely not. I hated gacha games since Warframe. Yeah, I don't care to play gacha games. Absolutely no interest. Before I ever heard gacha. Oh yeah.
Scary. Let's head to the gate on the other side.
Eve, sorry for the wait. So, shall we head out?
Too late, we're already here.
Playing.
What? Huh? Isn't the security
You mean
on?
Nikki, or do you mean Nikke? I think there was another game called Nikki or whatever.
Give me a sec.
Shit, I think I'll even pass on Nikke. I have no interest in mobile games. Or games kind of similar to mobile games.
Research wing has collapsed.
Then can't we just swim the rest of the way?
No. The water is electrified.
Don't play Nikke, play Dead and Alive, the fighting game. I would probably play Dead and Alive. Nikki is the lesbian dress up, is it? Wow. Yeah, I haven't played it. Played Wuthering Waves for a week, like a year and a half ago. The combat was fun, but everything else sucks ass. Well, I would imagine it's a gacha game, but I don't even know if I want to experience the combat. I doubt I would even like that. Play Breakers. And no. Not unless, I don't know, unless I was streaming it with, like, Kane or Well, I don't even think Latina plays that game, but, I don't know. Maybe if I streamed it with Kane or something, I would. Oh, wait, I forgot. I was supposed to use the gun. Why am I so retarded, dude? Oh, my God. Oh, wait, that's because I have the, blaster cells. Okay. Infinity Nikki feels like Stellar Blade without the assets. Well, damn. That's definitely not good. I just got out of the shower. I'm gonna smoke real quick. So, let me know whenever you want to play. Yeah. What I'll probably do is I'll probably end the stream soon. Maybe once I get to a camp or something, and then I'll let my headphones charge for a little bit. Then let me know when you wanna do it. That's a dog shit comparison. Laughing my ass off. Yeah, I have no clue, unless you're gonna stream again later. I mean, I have no idea. I mean, I'm gonna stream Dead by Daylight, but, yeah, I'll probably end this stream soon, once I get to, like, a camp or something. And then then I know the game is saved, but, yeah. I'm definitely hoping my watch hours are looking pretty good for this, for this stream. Still trying to get to 3,000. What the hell was I supposed to do? Do I want to go back up? Maybe. I'm talking about the dress up mechanic and shit, yeah. Yeah, gotcha. Oh, shit. Dude, I fucking hate the platforming in this game. Or, you know, where your pride pin in Dead by Daylight? Absolutely not. I will not, conform to the globo homo, I guess you could say. Oh, shit. We swangin'. DSP. Banned. Gone forever. How dare you call me DSP? Guys, we need to hit that tips goal. The rent stew. Eve is a monkey. Don't even compare her to such a thing. But she makes me like a monkey when I see her. For a nice ass and tits. True. I'm a big fan of what Eve's got going. It would be funny if a game charged like $20 for the pride flag. Call it a Fanuc tats. That would be pretty based. You gotta charge them out of their money. Free rope. Yeah, rope is free. Rope is very free. Especially for a certain group of individuals. That, you know, will probably rope mats at one point. Bob's and Vagine? Yeah, they're pretty good. They would make a Sar cry. I wish Eve was a hag. Not me, dude, not me. I don't hag mats. Bridges are free. True. It's a pretty view. You literally just made your way through it. Oh my god. Nice. Oh, there we go.
Let's take a second to regroup.
I'm probably close to the end of Abyss of War, but I'm just gonna end it here because I should be able to save. Guns are free. That's true. Well, actually, I don't know about them being free, but hey, you know, if it's the last purchase you ever make of your life, then yeah, they would be free, right? Anyway, let's see. Am I? Okay, there we go. Islam for free. No Islam, please. Okay, anyway, so I'm gonna end this stream, and I'll be streaming Dead by Daylight with, Kane and Latina soon, so yeah, attacking law enforcement is free. I guess that would be true, right? It wouldn't take much effort. I was a bridge. Yeah, I'll be that bridge for them. I'll help them out towards the rope. I mean, bullets are free if you break into the wrong house. That is true. You can always have someone else do it for you. Religion of peace for free? I guess so. Alright, yeah, I'll see everyone soon, I guess. But, yeah, I'll be streaming Dead by Daylight, as I said, so. Maybe I'll, like, go eat and shit and then, like, charge up my shit so that way it doesn't die, but yeah. Yeah, I'll see everyone, in another stream in not too long, but yeah, especially if you break into an in-law's house. That is true. Never do it in the hood, but yeah, anyway, I'll see everyone, in a bit.